Before you market more, get clear on this. What do you actually want more of in your business? Because more visibility through marketing isn't automatically a good thing. If you're unclear, visibility can multiply the exact clients, projects, and expectations you're already trying to outgrow. So in this video, I'm going to help you get clear on what you actually want to attract before you put more energy into being seen. This is the work that energizes you, the clients who respect your strengths, the projects that fit your values. It's not just about attention. It's about getting targeted accuracy. After working in video marketing and branding for over 2 decades, I've not only seen this tension in the businesses I've helped, but also in myself, to know that the real question isn't how do I market more? It's what kind of work do I actually want my marketing to bring back to me? And that question changes everything. The first thing to get clear on is the work itself. A lot of talented people get stuck because they're good enough to keep getting pulled into the work that no longer fits them. They can do it, they can deliver it, and they can get paid for it. But that doesn't mean they should build their next stage around it. It's almost like a battery test. There's some work that gives you energy back. You finish it and think, yes, this uses my strengths. This feels meaningful. This is the kind of problem I actually want to solve. This feels like me. And then there's other work, the work that drains the battery. It might be profitable. It might be familiar. You might even be very good at it, but it pulls you into the wrong role. It overuses that part of you that has to perform. It underuses the part of you that actually brings the deepest value. So the first point is this. Before you market more, get clear on what kind of work actually energizes you. Not just what you can do, not just what people will pay for it, not just what you've historically been known for, but what kind of work feels aligned with your strengths, your judgments, your values, and the way you actually want to show up now. Now here's something practical you can do right now. Make 2 columns on a page. On one side, write work that gives me energy, and on the other side, write work that drains me. Then start listing real examples, not theories, not ideals, actual projects, actual client situations, actual work you've done. You're looking for patterns. What kind of work leaves you feeling more like yourself? And what kind of work leaves you feeling reduced, depleted, just kind of flat? This is useful data. Once you're clear on the kind of work you want more of, the next question is, who does that work actually work best with? The second thing to get clear on is the kind of client you actually want more of. Because the client doesn't just buy the work. They shape the experience of you actually doing that work. The same offer, the same skill, and the same process can feel completely different depending on who's on the other side of it. It's a bit like dancing with somebody. You can know the steps, you can have the experience, you can have great rhythm, you can know exactly where the movement needs to go. But if the person on the other side is pulling against you, they're rushing the rhythm, resisting your lead, or not listening to the music at all, the whole thing feels harder than it should. It's definitely not graceful. You know how to dance, you're the expert, but the partnership is off. That's what happens with client work too. Some clients make the work feel clean and good. They trust the process. They value your thinking. They ask thoughtful questions and they respect the pace that the work needs to fit inside. They want your judgment and not just the finished product. But bad clients, they make the work feel like a slog. They question everything. They want shortcuts. They resist the process. They drain trust. And they make you over-explain. They pull you out of your best work and into managing their uncertainty. So the second point is this. Before you market more, get clear on what kind of clients respect your strengths and what kind of clients keep distorting the work. Because if you don't know who fits, your marketing can't create a better fit client. It'll stay broad enough to let the wrong people keep seeing themselves in your messaging. So here's the next thing I do. Think of your last 5 to 10 clients and sort them into 2 groups. Clients I love more of and clients I hope I never work with again. Then ask yourself, what do the good fit clients have in common? And what do the bad fit clients have in common? Look for the patterns. Get clear on this. How do they communicate? How do they make decisions? How do they handle the process? And how do they respond to your expertise? How do they make you feel when you're working with them? This exercise can tell you a lot, because once you know who fits, you also have to get really honest about who and what doesn't. The third thing to get clear on is what you don't want more of. Knowing what you want is a great start, but true clarity comes from having boundaries. Think of your marketing like an invitation. An unclear invitation basically says, come one, come all. So even if you quietly know that you don't want these bad clients, the price shoppers and all that stuff, your message may still be leaving the door open for all of it. Not because you want those things, but because you haven't clearly named what does and what doesn't fit anymore. So a clear invitation says something different. It says, here's the kind of work I do best. Here are the kinds of problems that I love to solve. Here are the kinds of relationships that my work requires. Here's what I value. Here's the way I work. That will never push away the right people. It'll help them feel more certain to work with you. But it does make it harder for the wrong people to keep assuming that your work is made for them. But before you market more, get clear on both sides of the picture. What you want more of and what you want less of. Because that's how your marketing starts becoming more selective and more truthful and more useful. Not just a way to get more attention, but a way to create better fit clients coming to you. So here's the third move. Write a short, no more list, and write a short, I want more of this list. Think about the things that stress you out about your work. All those things that you can't stand, write them down. And then all the things that you love about your work, the things that you want more of. It could be things like, I want more trust. I want to have more strategic say in the work that I do. I want to build more long-term value. I want to have customers for life. Things like that. Just give it your vision. Look into the dark aspect of your work, the things that you've really struggled with, the things that you cannot stand, the stress makers, the stuff that just tears you up, stuff that just kind of gets you angry and makes your life less joyful. Just get those all out on paper. See the pattern. Put your gaze towards a better future, a better world of the work that you really want to do. Imagine what those clients are telling you. Step into that bright, happy, joyful place of when you are at your best. What's going on the workplace? What are the clients saying to you? How are you feeling? Write all that stuff down. Give yourself a big picture view of the ideal clients that you want to work with and the work that you're doing for them. That should drive your marketing. And that'll help you finally start doing away with all these bad nonsense clients. This clarity becomes the raw material for better marketing. Not just marketing that gets you seen. Anyone can throw a whole bunch of money into their marketing and get some visibility. I'm talking about strategic marketing, the kind of marketing that helps your best clients find you. And that's why the next video matters, because once you're clear on this, the next question becomes, how do you communicate that clearly enough so they find you even sooner? That's where YouTube comes in. YouTube is an incredible platform. You're able to spend time there, grow a following, build a channel that signals your standards, your strengths, your values. So the leads that you get are a much better fit, and they're warmed up, and they're ready to do business with you. That's what we're getting into in the next video.